Good afternoon. This is Steve with Born Again Torinos, and I am so happy to say Torino number 45 has arrived to Born Again Torinos, and it's really good to see one here, especially one as nice as this. Now this belongs to a fellow named Dave, who has been in communication with me for seems like 8 years, something like that. He picked up this Torino. He's from Southern California, and he's been acquiring parts for the day that this would show up here and be starskyized. And it is a beauty. Oh my goodness, I'm so impressed. Very nice. You know, it's got the typical road rash for this old of a car that's been used. It has a dent here, and from what I can tell, I haven't taken this rocker trim off yet. I doubt very much there's rust there. I haven't seen any rust on the outside of this car. Very nice. We do have the rocker trim. Has the wheel lip molding. He bought some chrome remote mirrors that I'll be putting on it. Happy to not see an opera window and no vinyl top. So with no vinyl top, he had no rust issues on the roof. The doors look good. There's dings. There's dings throughout, but that's just to be expected with something this old that wasn't a show car. It was used. We have an abrasion here. Here, probably done at the same time, I'm guessing. Had some paint swap plus a dent, and this is the typical scratches you see. Not the end of the world. Paint's going to come off anyway. I asked him if he wants to leave this trim on both sides, and he adamantly said no, which I agree with 100%. Though there's guys who love that trim. You know, it's personal preference, personal choice. The show had both, so it's whatever you like. There's a crease here. So far the glass looks decent. It looks like a new grill in a box that was in the trunk, so he'll be replacing this grill. And he had the bumpers chromed, which are wrapped up over there, which I'll be putting on. Dent here. This seems pretty typical. This corner is rolled in. This is supposed to come straight down here and over, and it's there. It's just been rolled over, so that's going to have to be massaged out. Dent. There's typically a dent in this seam. And I thought I saw one earlier. This is a very typical spot when I can feel the dents already, here and here. This is where people slam the hood with 2 hands, and so that's usually low here and here. Yep. It looks like all the trim is here, the emblems. Yep. Yeah, looks real good. We got a really good impact here. This didn't save it because it's dented on the car itself, so that was a pretty good smack that went through the aluminum, through the rub strip to the fender, and a dent there. Let's see. And hopefully there isn't any. It's hard to tell when it's faded like this if there's dents, but the roof looks pretty dent free from here. Hopefully there isn't any. That's a tough spot to fix. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. Looks like a nice trunk lid. Let's open her up. Rust free. You know, normal scaly rust in the corners, not a big deal. Very, very good. Things are a bit toasty, you know, being a Southern California car. That's something he can source and get another one if I don't have one. I do have a better set of tail lights that aren't pitted out. This is one of the worst I've seen. Kind of strange, but it's pot metal. No droop, no sag. Something going on here, some filler of some kind, but I think I feel something on the outside. Yeah, there's some rust in the corner we can deal with. Buckets. Now the interior Dave's going to do, so he's going to opt for I guess recovering in black, and he's got a nice pad, and and he's going to do a headliner, I guess, and he's got the deluxe map lights that he's putting in. There is a floor hole here, and this is the only rust I've seen on this car, and this is from dripping. It came from, if it was my guess, I mean, it could have came from this window, ran down, you know, from the quarter window down, pooled up, and of course, see, it rusted where the drain plug is. See the drain plug? Now, if that drain plug had been out, this would have drained, and there'd been no rust. But so why put a drain in and leave it closed? I don't get that. Could have been the rear window. Is a famous spot for leaking and running down. I don't really see a track or trail or witness marks from running down, but it's possible. At any rate, that's what it is. It's from leaking. So we'll make sure there's proper drain holes in this, so if it does leak again, it's not going to ruin the floor. And I wasn't contracted to fix this because that's not what I'm doing, but I might, if I have time, cut it and quickly weld in a little patch crudely to fix the hole. We'll see how time goes. Nice. It still has the plate for the covering where the opera window would have been. So that's like the delete plate. That's neat. That's where the sail panel attaches and slides in. Really nice floors. Other than that piece, beautiful floors. See, this had some pooling too. Of course, drain plug filled. And I think that might be, I don't think it's an access hole, but that's just super solid. It's not going to rust in my lifetime. Look how beautiful the floors are. It's awesome. Now let's take a look at the engine. Now the cable has been cut. Look at that. Beautiful. And he got it running really well. Looks like a new radiator, electronic ignition. Booster looks new. Very nice. It doesn't have a hold down deleted air, new alternator. Well, I hope my battery doesn't die on the GoPro, but you've now seen the car. Let's see if I have enough time to start it. It's not been warmed up since this morning, so we'll see how she starts. What I'm not going to do is get out while it's running. Because there was a recall on these Torinos, and anything in those years of the Torino, mid-70s, that had the column shift, there was a factory recall for them putting themselves, you have it in park, you get out, you do something like open a gate or fence, and it drops into reverse on its own and backs away. I've known 3 cars to do this, so they never went in for the recall. So you never know if it's been done or not, so I don't take the chance. So I just don't ever let them run without me being in it unless I know for sure. Or, you know, you have an emergency brake that works, or you chalk it. But, you know, he's doing some custom things here. He mentioned something about maybe changing out the instruments. I don't know, but this isn't what I'm doing. But I like the way it runs. Oh, that's solid. Very nice. How's the same deal. Rust on the bottom. It's not through, maybe barely through there, but we'll address it. Beautiful. And now you can't really see them. There's the bumpers, all chromed up, ready to go on, and the push guards are here too. So what I'm going to do is, like I've done before with the others, is document the progress. So now Dave can see what's going on and get excited as his car transforms. But also for others who are, you know, interested in having one, this will help whet your appetite and drive around in a Starsky Torino. Look at that beautiful body. That is just so gorgeous. I imagine he's already sourced his slot mags. What's that? Uh-oh. Dent. Yeah, we got a crease. And a crease. Okay. We got a little roof work to do. Okay. Well, that's it. I'll call it the end of part 1 there. Just kind of an intro of what's going on. And I'm excited to take this journey with you guys, because so many of you have been asking, when are you going to do another one? Well, I've been looking at some. I've looked at 2 locally that were perfect car, candidates, being the right model, 2-door, all that, but rusty or just too far gone. And so I'm still looking, and they're out there. They're turning up, but it's just tough to find them sometimes. So I'm trying to make it to 50 Torinos done. This will be 45. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Hey, Daisy. Yeah, there's my baby. Yeah, she's going to be my helper. All right, well, that's it. I'll post another one. Don't know when, but I'm getting started on this right away. Thank you for watching. This has been Steve with Born Again Torinos, and good night.